Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Posted Up with Chris Haynes video session here. We have San Antonio Spurs guard Dejounte Murray, the suffocating defensive guy out there, man, causing havoc ever since he stepped into the league, man. I saw, but before Dejounte, first of all, man, thanks for coming on. How are you doing? How is family on that front?
Man, I'm good. My family good. Daughter good. Just been trying to, work out, maintain, and stay in shape, and being mentally focused with everything going on and off the court.
Now you're in San Antonio right now, correct?
Yeah, I'm in San Antonio.
Look like you was got back from practice. I'm seeing some perspiration on the window. It's not raining in San Antonio this time.
It did just start raining right now. It's
Oh
weird.
man,
Hey, it's gonna rain for
damn,
it stopped though. It just rained for 5 seconds and it stopped.
damn, man.
That's
Well,
Texas.
hey, well, you used to that. You from the Pacific Northwest, so you used to this erratic
Yeah,
rain right here, man.
it's nothing.
So before, man, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, man, and in our society with the league, everything's in flux right now. But I want to go back down memory lane. You probably don't remember this because you was balling and hooping, but I remember the first time I seen you play. I was covering the Portland Trailblazers at the time, and you were in high school. It was some tournament down there in Portland. It was your senior year.
Probably Les Schwab.
Les Schwab, that's what it was.
Yeah,
The Les
yeah.
Schwab tournament. Les Schwab tournament. And I didn't know who you were at the time. I actually went to watch some other kid. You know, he was on the bench,
Yeah.
but I just went to watch, support him. And so I saw you, man. You was doing your thing, bringing the ball up. I'm like, this dude's like 6'4", 6'5", point guard, like doing the ball. And it's this one play. I don't know if you remember it because you had multiple highlights, but
Right.
you went baseline on this dude. You went baseline, smashed on him, smashed on some dude, made him fall, one-headed dunk, man. And I was like, man, who was this guy? And so I started looking you up, and you were still under the radar at that time, man. But you take me back to your senior year of high school, man. Do you feel like you were getting the love, or do you feel like you were adequately ranked at that time?
Nah, I feel like I wasn't getting the love, but the thing that helped me was like Jamal Crawford. Like, he helped me big time, and it's not even just me. Like, there was guys before me, guys after me. Like Zach LaVine was a animal in high school. He ain't make the McDonald's game. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you got dudes like Shaquan Aaron. He was real good. He ended up going to Louisville and USC. I don't know what he's doing now, but he should have made the All-American game. Like, and then guys after me, like Kevin Porter, was better than a lot of them dudes. Like, you know what I mean? He ain't make it. Like, so I think, I was definitely underrated. Like, the year before that, which was my junior year, we was the number 1, number 2 team in the country. It was us in Mater Dei.
Okay.
And we ended up losing to Finley Prep and in the national tournament they have out in New York. I don't know if they still do it, but my senior year, I feel like I was better than a lot of them guys. I just wasn't seen because I wasn't at the Hooper Halls. I wasn't at all these, big events. But when I played against these guys and All-American camps and, and if I played with them on my high school team, AAU games, whatever, I got the best of a lot of dudes. And, it is what it is. Being from the Pacific Northwest, you don't hear about rappers, athletes. It's hard, kind of in our own little shadow. But, I was bigger picture. Jamal helped me bigger picture. You know what I mean? F the McDonald's game, Jordan game, all them games. You trying to get to the league, you know what I mean? And none of that shit mean nothing,
No,
and as you can see, there's a lot of dudes who was ranked ahead of me. They ain't even get an NBA jersey.
No
They
doubt.
ain't get drafted. No disrespect to them, because I blame the analysts and the people who's ranking these guys. I don't blame the players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, man, I survived what I survived first and foremost, but I made it to the NBA, and I'm not just in the NBA. I'm working my ass off every day to maintain this. You know what I mean? Got hurt, and I'm still, that didn't set me back at all. It motivated me to go even harder. So, I think it's not when you get to the NBA, you realize it's harder to stay in the NBA than get into the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, you can get here and your ass can get waived after a year, 2 years, 3 years, because there's guys coming. You got vets coming. You know, a vet might have went overseas for a year or two, trying to get back in the league. You got dudes in the G League getting better. You got dudes getting drafted every year. So you just got to stay on top of it, you know. I know what I want to be. I want to be great, you know what I mean, and my time's playing. So, you know, I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to work my ass off. You know, I'm going to stay away from all the negative things and parties and all that stuff. You know, this is what I want to do. So, you know, that's that.
No, I remember that's when after that game, that Les Wall game, whatever game that was, I still remember the dude vividly, the way he looked, the dude you dunked on. But I went up to you, introduced myself, and I just started doing research. Jamal's my dude because I used to cover, like I said, Blazers when he was there, and so I just started. I kept my eye on you ever since then. So going back, so I know about the Pacific Northwest not getting love. I know that. I even knew that for my career. You know, there were stories that I would break over there that wouldn't resonate nationally, you know, until I got to a national role. So if you knew that going in, what was the defining decision ultimately, and why you choose to go to Washington? Now, don't get me wrong, Washington producers, y'all got ballers like that city baller producer. You know what I mean? And Coach Lamar,
Lorenzo Romar.
Yeah,
he had Pepperdine right now.
Yeah, Pepperdine. Man, he can recruit. That dude can recruit. But still, Washington still don't get, you know, a lot of national shine. So why ultimately did you choose Washington?
I chose UW because, like, nobody know who I am for real. Like, I'm antisocial. I ain't on the media. I'm not in no scenes. You don't see me at clubs. You don't see me here, there. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta really know me. You gotta really grew up with me and know me to know who I am. So, like, I ain't have no credits in high school. Like, I didn't go to school. Like, people don't know this. Like, I ain't go to school, so I ain't have credits. So I'm like, damn, if I don't have no credits, I couldn't even take no visits to all the schools that offer me. I had tons of scholarships, like tons from all around. I ain't even get to go take visits to no schools.
So hold on, D. Hold on. Let's rewind that. So how you have? So you wasn't going to school. What were you doing?
I mean, you know,
Go ahead, D.
My freshman year, I had 0 credits. You know, my attendance was bad, 0 credits. You know, like I was in the streets. You know, nobody would know that until my story come out. You know what I mean? But I didn't have time for school. I wasn't in school. You know, straight up. You know, so when I changed my life my sophomore year, and I ended up doing online / homeschool sophomore to senior year. Okay. So it was a school like based out of Florida, a private school, something like that. And it was legit though. You know, it was like I could do that and I could earn my credits. So my sophomore year, I was going to UW library, getting work done. You know, people was doing work for me. Like, you know, I ain't got shit to hide. Like, you know what I mean? And I ended up gaining all my credits. And at this point, I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted to put on for my city. Like, if you know me, I'm Seattle, no matter what. Like, I support every kid coming up. I support a dude that's older than me, that he could be overseas. He could be in the G League. It doesn't matter. You from the state of Washington, like, about the city, like, we just take pride in that. And it's not just me, it's everybody. And, you know, so, like, seeing the Brandon Roys, Tony Rowlands, Will Conroys, Isaiah Thomason, Nate Robinson, Trey Simmons, I can name a ton of guys. Like, I'm like, damn, they all from the state of Washington. Like, they put on for the city. You know what I mean? And Romar helped me, though. Romar helped me, like, you know, I ain't telling you what to do, but if you set this trend, because before I committed there, they weren't getting no kids from the city. Okay. All the best guys was going elsewhere. Like, why didn't Zach LaVine go to UW? Yeah. You know what I mean? And he was the real deal. Like, so I'm like, you know, my credits was bad. You know, UW, they helped me. They helped me get to where I wanted to go, like, you know, and helped me become, you know, eligible and all that stuff. So I was loyal. I'm a loyal person. You know, they was loyal to me, and they, you know, had a plan that was legal to help me get to where I need to go as far as helping me find these tutors and helping me find this access to libraries and to get my work done. And, you know, so basically when I found that it was loyal to me, I'm like, damn, I got to be loyal to them. No doubt. So I committed right away. Like, it's a win-win. I get to put on for my city. I wanted to get away from my city because I'm not like the rest of these hoopers that made it from my city. I was actually in the streets for real,
I already know. Yeah.
Like, no, for real. Like, so I wanted to get away. You know, all my friends is in a penitentiary to this day or dead. You know what I mean? So it was like, I got to get away from here. You know, UW's right there. I can go home. And I'm right there. But at this point, I'm like, damn, they was loyal to me. They helped me become eligible, you know, to go to college, period. So I'm
No
like, I'm
doubt.
going to go to UW, you know, because of my loyalty, but I'm also going to put on for my city and play in front of my family. So, you know, it was easy for me. You know, I had the mindset going there, and don't get it twisted. I ain't go there with the mindset like I'm going one and done. I wasn't on no NBA one and done, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Mock drafts. Like,
Yeah.
I
Level. Yeah.
never, I never worry about that. Like, it was a bonus for Dejounte to make it to college. Like, my homies in the penitentiary, my brothers,
Man,
my family, they like, dog, you made the college. Like,
that's
my
what's up.
family didn't even graduate high school, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, high school, nobody really graduated high school. As you can see with myself, I
Yeah.
graduated, but it took me to go do an online homeschool to graduate.
Yeah.
And that wasn't easy. So, you know, I went to UW the mindset like, shit, I'm gonna be here 4 years. I'm gonna work my ass off. I'm gonna try to get us to the tournament. You know, do what I could do. But you know how that go, man.
Yeah.
Everything changes.
No, for
Everything changes.
Jonte, you mentioned, see, that's why I don't know. Obviously, I don't know everything about what you went through growing up, but
For
I
sure.
always knew there was a story. And nobody, I've seen people try to write your story, and I'm like, that ain't all. Like,
Nah, nah. Trust me.
wait till he tell his story. Like, wait till he's.
Trust me.
But D, what did Jamal do in particular? Because you mentioned him, like he was one of the
Yeah.
ones that kind of. Maybe I heard you wrong, but did you say he was the one that kind of turned you around, had you thinking else? What did he say? What did he say that
So
resonated with you?
look, I could tell you this story. It's quick. So I'm close with the guy. He's assistant coach at Rainier Beach. His name's Coach Dave, Dave
Okay.
King. Him and Jamal is like this.
All
They
right.
played together, and you know the bond, you know, continued to grow after you know Jamal made it. Everything Jamal didn't forget about him. Still rock with him to this day. And he's the assistant, you know, to this day. So I was in like sixth grade. Mind you, I was a little hothead kid at sixth grade. Like
Yeah.
I was a hothead,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So he told Jamal, yo, it's this kid named Baby Boy. For the ones who don't know me, my
Yep.
nickname's Baby Boy. Like
Yep.
college coaches knew that about me. Like teachers, everybody in my city. If you go to my city, people would know me as Baby Boy more than Dejounte.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he
I know
told
that.
Jamal, like,
Yep.
it's this kid named Baby Boy. He's the real deal. And Jamal's like, man, he's in sixth grade, bro. Like he's in sixth grade. He ain't even, you know, he ain't even touched middle school for real.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't hearing this. Like, and he kept telling Jamal, like, bro, he's the real deal. So Jamal came and watched me play, and I think I scored like 40 or something that game. It was like an AAU game.
Man.
And I ain't want no picture with him. Like, I ain't want a picture with NBA players or nothing, bro. For real. Like, it wasn't nothing towards Jamal or anything. I just had a whole mindset, like, you know, salute to him, respect to him. He made it out. Shit, I'm trying to make it out where I'm going through right now, you know?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
never was the kid. Well, nothing's wrong with it, though. Like, if I could go back in time, shit, I should have got a photo with Jamal. You know, all the players, the Jason
Yeah.
Terrys, all them guys. But I was in a whole nother
Yeah. Your mind was
mind.
elsewhere. Yeah. Your
I
mind
was
was elsewhere.
elsewhere. So,
You had a
like,
street mentality and everything. So
exactly.
yeah.
So, you know, I met him, shook his hand, exchanged numbers, and he was like, yeah, you the truth. And I was like, I appreciate that, you know what I mean? And the bond just went. And when I got to like my high school year, like I was still in the streets, still, you know, I'll show up to practice and I show up to school. And my mindset was just gone. I didn't think that I needed to go to school. I didn't think that I needed to do this, do that. Like it was just shit. I'm gonna show up to practice in the afternoon and show up to games, and it
Yeah.
didn't work like that. And you know, I played open gym with Jamal. He does a great thing, bringing pros back every summer. You know, whatever team he plays for, he gets the pros from the city, he gets pros from his team, and they come play against all the, you know, the high school, college kids in the city, you know, starting at our high school, Rainier Beach. So, you know, I'm playing with them. And my freshman year, I remember we in open gym, and I was just, you know, I was shining.
Uh-huh.
I was a freshman shining.
That's what's
And
up.
Jamal was like, dog, you can make it to the league. And I'm like,
Mm.
hell no, like, nah, bro, like, you know what I'm going through, like, as soon as I leave
Yeah,
this gym, it's not going home to do homework. Like, I'm going to the block,
yeah,
or I'm going with the homies. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
it wasn't something that I'm like, yeah, that could be a reality. And like Jamal, I salute him to this day. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have to take that role. He took that role to make sure he helped Dejounte Murray. Like, whether it was a text every day or a call, like, you know, little bro, get out the streets, little bro, you can make it. Like,
Mm.
so when Dog told me like you could really make it, I thought about it like, damn, like I could really make it. And then like all my homeboys got caught up in something. I'm telling you, like 20 to 30 of them. I happened
Mm.
to be I happened to be in juvenile. I happened to be in
Mm.
juvenile for like a month, and I wasn't around none of my partners, and
Mm.
all of them going to jail, going to jail, going to jail, going to jail. So like I came home my sophomore year, and I'm like, damn, like all my friends in jail, like I'm in juvenile again. You know, I'm on the phone with my family.
Yeah.
They like such and such got picked up for this, such and such got picked up for that. They got a group of these guys with this. So like, damn, I come home. There's only like two of my homeboys left. Before I went to juvenile, it was
Mm.
like 40 of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
came home to two of them. And I'm like, damn, dog, I got Jamal in my ear. Like, you can make it, bro. You know what I mean? Then I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, my homeboy should like, I sat down with my uncle. His name's Terry.
Uh,
I sit down with him and I'm like, man, I want to change my life for real. Like
mm.
jail ain't for me. I know I'm gonna die or go to jail. Like it's that simple. You know what I mean? I knew it
Yeah.
came with the streets. When a
Yeah.
lot of these kids nowadays don't know what come with it. You know what I mean? Like I
Mm-hmm.
was young and I knew what came with it because I was the baby. I was like
Yeah.
13, 12, 13. Everybody else was 18, 20, 25, 30. Like I
Yeah.
was the only baby. So, you know, I came home and you know, I really wanted to change my life. And Jamal kept pushing that issue. Like he kept pushing it. He kept pushing it. Like no matter what, he was texting me all the time. Like he got a game in probably Phoenix tomorrow. He's
Mm-hmm.
worrying about me. He texting me or trying to call
Mm.
me like, get out the streets, bro. Go to school. Go get in that gym every day. And you know, sophomore year, I ain't never looked back since I got out of juvenile my sophomore year. I ain't never looked back.
Mm.
I ain't never got in trouble after that. I ain't never like I got away from everything. I even moved away from the hood because like, I lived in the hood. I didn't just go
Yeah.
to the hood. I
Yeah.
lived on the block. Like we
Yeah.
lived there. So like you know, my family they did a good job. You know, my uncles. It was mainly my uncles though. They got me out the hood. Got me. I moved with my great aunt. She was 7 years old when I moved with her.
Oh,
She
hold
lived
on.
in
You
a
you, you really saying 107?
She was 107. She died. She died the year I went to college. The year I was going to
Wow.
UW. Yeah, I lived with her for like what, from sophomore year to senior year till I left the UW. Yeah,
Wow.
nobody even know that. Yeah, I moved with my auntie when I got out of jail. I did the home school, and I'll just chill with her. So like I know a lot of shit just off of living with her.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, just
you on game. You know what I mean?
yeah. So waking up, helping her eat, helping her use the restroom, sitting with her for hours talking, doing my work, going to the gym, going to practice. Like that was my life from sophomore year to senior year.
Mm.
That was my life. Yeah.
You mentioned it, so it's safe to say, you had Jamal, you had your uncle in your corner when you came back from juvie, like you said, your circle went from 40 to 2.
I'm
And that
telling
that
you,
that
for
could have been
real.
easily been, had you not
Oh no,
made
that
that
would have
change.
been me. That would have been me. Nah, I take if I wasn't in juvenile shit, I was in juvenile for something like, that one dude give me no time but none probably a half a year or a year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
all my partners though, I got homeboys that's in jail with, a date that says 2040, dates that
Mm.
say 2050, like, and I talk to them every day to this day, whether it's, messaging them or accepting their phone calls, like shit's real. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? When I'm comfortable and let my story out, people know who I am. People know what I overcame, like for real. I know everybody got their own problems. They come from where they come from, but I ain't supposed to be right here. And I'm
No.
gonna stand on that for the rest of my life. A lot of people tell me, nah, you supposed to be here. God said you were supposed to be here. Yeah, I hear that, but you
Mm-hmm.
would never know because you was never in the shit that I was in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I think being in juvenile for what I was in juvenile for at that time, because I know for a fact if I was out, I would have been with the homies. And all them homies,
Yeah.
they didn't get a smack on the wrist like, here's 2 years, here's 3 years. It was 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, 80 years. You know what I mean? Like, these are the I was with every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm blessed, man. Like, everything just happened to click. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like, I still go through it every day. Every single day to this day, I go through it. Like, how the hell did I get chose? Like, to beat all them odds and happen to be here, happen to be there and there and there. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy for real. Like, it's crazy.
Did you get any pushback, or when you were trying to make that exit and to change your life, did you get pushback from your peers? They were like, man, not D, you selling out, or you leaving, was there anything like that, or was it pretty smooth once you made your mind up?
This is gonna be crazy, but I was the baby, but I was a big dog. Like, I was front line, like I was in the front. I was never behind nobody. So what I said, it was respected.
Got you.
It was respected. Like, straight up. Like, I always been a leader. Like, I ain't saying none of my homies follow me. But when I said something, the homies respected it. Like, straight up. Like, nobody told me go home, go to school and do this. Like, I did whatever I wanted to do. What I was exposed to, what I wanted to do. So, like, when I made that transition, I ain't listened to what he said or she said. You know what I mean? It was what I wanted to do. But at the same time, the homies respected it. Like, they was like, yeah, because I was always good. We go play at the park. We used to play in the hood for money all the time. And I was everybody's first pick.
Yeah.
Dudes used to fight over whose team I'm going to.
Yeah, who get baby boy. Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know what I mean? Like, it was a smooth transition, but it was tough for me because I ain't never did that. Like, since I was a baby, man, like, it's been exposed nothing but drugs, gang banging. You know what I mean? Everything, addicts. Like, my household was addicts. Like, I'm telling you, it was real, bro.
No,
like,
I know, D. I know a little bit. I know a little bit about your story, and I knew your draft. I know you expected to go higher in the draft.
I got judged on that night.
Yeah, I know. Based on, I knew that. Like I said, I knew a little bit about that, but like I said, I don't know the extent. So
when my story come out, you're gonna hear the shit from that night. Like, I was promised by teams, for real, in the lottery. I ain't gotta say nothing now, but I was promised by teams. And then draft night come, he's a gang member. All this, all that, da. You know what it is, what it is. When I went to the draft, I told Rich Paul straight up, I ain't worried about where I go. I want to go to a great situation. Yeah, I want to go lottery. You damn right. Like, come on, man. That's legendary. But for me, where I'm from, legendary would have been the 60th pick, like Isaiah Thomas went. That's legendary. You know what I mean? Undrafted and signed a deal, and I'm on the roster. That's legendary from where I'm from. You know what I mean? But don't get it twisted. Like, when I was promised, you got to think, a kid that went from a street mentality for 365 days a year, you know what I mean? Like, and I had to transition and being around these new people, these successful people, and then I get promised by multiple teams that I'm going lottery, and then the day come and I get judged for stuff I did when I was 13, 14, 15. You know what I mean? I felt some type of way. But I'm thankful. Like, I'm not just thankful because where I'm at today and how everything panned out. I was thankful to get picked. I was thankful that a team believed in me and they didn't judge me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these other teams, like, I won't say names, but they didn't judge me. The Spurs, they said, all I see is a young kid who needs guidance, who needs help. You know what I mean? He needs a chance.
That's what's up.
And they gave me that chance. And did I play with it?
Nah.
They didn't draft me.
Nah.
And I flew in 30 homies city to city. They ain't draft me, and I bought mansions and Rolls Royces and shit. I ain't do none of that. So I lived in the same apartment my first 2 years. Same house the last 2 years. It's been grind mode for me because I want to be great. I always wanted this as a kid. When we come from, you don't got to be a gang member or a street dude to come from the worst, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So where we come from, we all just need a chance. just our color, we a target when we walk out the door. You see
Nah, for
what's going
sure.
on.
For sure.
This shit been happening.
Yeah. Nah, for
So it's
sure.
like, when you know, all we need is a chance. So I got this chance. I ain't about to play with it. I'm already black. So I know my chances are slim. I can't mess up and expect the same chance again.
Second year, I can't remember. Yeah, your second year. What, second team all D, or was it first team?
It was second team.
Second team all D.
Yeah,
After your second year, man.
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean? Usually for that award, you know, for that award, usually take years of accumulation of having a reputation of being a defender. You know,
right.
Just let you know, Dejounte, I did vote for you. You know,
I appreciate that.
It take more than one though, but you know,
even if you didn't, man, I gotta earn my stripes. I gotta earn them. You know, I gotta earn them. I gotta earn them.
I was going in another direction, man, but I'm glad you touched on that, man. Those are gems you're dropping. I want to ask this last question before I move on. What age did you start banging? What age did you say you really got deep in?
I got active in the streets at 11 years old.
See,
11 years old. When I mean active in the streets, like not just on the corner. Like I was. They knew my name when I got on the block, and I was 11. Like,
11 years old, man. Yeah,
for real, 11 years old. But I've been exposed to it. I'm smart. I ain't gonna give y'all everything.
You don't do it. I expect that. I'm not
giving you bits and pieces. Like my mom, the first lady blood from the state of Washington.
No doubt. Yeah.
So I was exposed.
I know.
Listen how crazy this is though. Like I'm from the south side of Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's from the whole other side that we used to get into it with on a daily.
Got you.
I was exposed to it. Like I knew when my mom was in and out of the penitentiary when I was a baby, 4 or 5 years old. I knew what every drug was. I knew what set was. I knew everything because I was exposed to it. You know what I mean? And it's just funny though. Like it's crazy. Like 11 years old, I caught my first case at 11, 12 years old. A real deal case that I could have went away to juvenile life type for real. You know what I mean? So.
You had to be older at that age too, being exposed to what you saw, man. But that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm like that enough. Leave your gems for your documentary or whenever you tell your story. If it's a written story, keep your boy in mind. Keep your boy, on the back of your mind for that story. But like I said, I knew a little bit, and I appreciate you dropping some of that. And you're the perfect. You're the perfect person that's been in that situation to segue into what's going on now. And I want to say this, getting to basketball with the league going, like we're going to restart back in Orlando. Before the George Floyd tragedy and all the other tragedy that happened just immediately after that, sticking strictly with the COVID situation, where did you stand on if you thought it was safe or right to resume play in Orlando, strictly with just the COVID situation?
I mean, to be real with you, I didn't know what this virus was until I know people personally who caught it, whether it was back home or, wherever. Like, I was just like everybody else. I'm like, damn, this is really happening right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the house with my boy that lived with me, and he's educated. He's 32 years old. He's educated like a motherfucker. Like he be on that YouTube, Google every day. And he'll come to me with stuff, and we'll see stuff on the internet, whatever. And I'm just like, man, is this shit really real? And then as you see time start going, like the NBA's never been just stopped. It's been, they had their lockouts, but like this, where it was this. You can't even go to your gyms. Like, I'm shooting outside. I'm lifting like I'm in a cell. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, I'm like, man, this is real. So, everything that was going on, like, I respect them, doing what they got to do. Don't ever get me wrong. I ain't trying to be somebody I'm not. I'm a player, I'm a basketball player. So, what does a basketball player do? He get better. He learn and do what basketball players do. We got commissioners like Adam Silver and owners, GMs that do the other side of that. You know what I mean? So I honestly was just, I'll hit Rich, we'll have team calls and just go from there. Like, I try to stay away from it and let the people that got to do that type of stuff do what they got to do. And I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know we was going to play this year because it went from 1 month to 2 months to 3
Yeah.
months, and we still
Yeah.
ain't there right now. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
they saying we supposed to play in that, but that's far away right now.
Yeah. No, that's
Anything
real.
could change. Anything
Yeah.
could change. So, at the end of the day, man, I didn't know. I just always been in I'm gonna wait till they just say, pack your bags and we out. We going to
Yeah.
play.
And
I
you'll be
ain't.
ready.
Yeah, I'm always be ready. This is my
That's what's
job.
up. Yeah,
You know what
for
I mean? This is
sure.
my job.
Well, D,
Just
I know
like
there's some players out there that they've been chilling. They've been
for sure.
chilling during this
I
time.
know. I know. Hey, I know. You
Yeah.
can't text. My teammates already know. You can ask all of them. The Dejounte go to parties, they gonna say, man, he always telling us no. Like, I
Yeah.
ain't playing with that, and it ain't nothing wrong with it. Enjoy your life. But I
Mm-hmm.
did that when I was a 12-year-old,
See, that's
13-year-old.
what I'm saying. See, for your back, that's crazy. I lived my life. I played around when I was 11 to 12. See, that's the
For
perspective you
real.
had just by the way you grew up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like most people
Yep.
say, well, I lived my life in 20s. I had my fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were 7, 8 years older than
Yep.
kids of your age. That's why your story is gonna be important too, because of the kids that there's still kids that grew up like like
For
how you
sure.
came up, and they're
For
looking
sure.
for a way out.
Till this day. To this day, they're going through it right now worldwide. It ain't just where I'm from; it's everywhere.
Mm.
I know there's kids like me, So I just been ready to go because I know it's my job, man. At the end of the day, and like you said, there's dudes who've been chilling. I've never been a chilling dude.
Yeah.
I've never like when I changed my life and I knew that what got me here was hard work. I signed the contract extension. Yeah, I was happy for that moment, but as soon
Mm-hmm.
as that next day came, I'm like,
Back to
shit,
work.
let's go get more. Let's go work.
Mm.
Let's go work. Let's get to work. Like I was ready to get in the
Mm.
gym that night. They had to tell me, no, you're not coming to the gym. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Because I understand, man. You gotta this ain't forever. I ain't
Mm.
gonna be able to jump and go up and down the floor and go work out every day. Like it ain't
Yeah.
gonna be like that no more as I get older. So I'm invested. I'm 110% committed and invested in getting better and learning every single day. You know what I
So
mean?
with you guys coming back, you guys are, I believe, right now 4 games out of the 8th spot.
Yeah.
Do you like the format that was set? Because I guess the 9th seed, if they are, I believe, 4 games or under behind the
Yeah.
8th, then there's a play in. And so you got about 3 teams that's ahead of you right now. Do you like that
Right.
format? Is it pretty fair?
It's tricky, it's tricky, and I'm not saying that just because it ain't gonna be easy for no team, but
Mm-hmm.
everybody got to deal with being in shape. You don't know who's in shape. You don't know anything,
Yeah.
and basketball shape ain't the same from running that track,
People don't
and
understand that.
they'll
Yep.
understand that.
Yep.
So is it fair? I mean, that's where the play comes in where I can't speak on that because I'm a basketball player,
Got you.
and
I got you.
that's Adam Silver and the rest of their job to figure the best way for us to play. So shit, that's what they say we got to do. That's what we got to do. I ain't about to sit here and say it's fair. It ain't fair. I could agree or disagree on it, But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, if that's what it is, that's what it is.
And you're going to be without LaMarcus Aldridge during this
Yeah,
time. How does
yeah.
that change? How does that change for you as far as how you prepare and how you're going to go into that season?
I mean, that's a 20 and 10 guy, every night. Just him being on the court alone opens it up for young guys like, myself and Derek's, and I can go on, Lonnie's, and but no excuses. We all pros. We
Mm-hmm.
ain't, we ain't little boys. We in a man league.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Next man up league. So, he's hurt. Like I text him, get better, big bro. I appreciate everything. Go get right. Don't even worry about this. Go get right. Because health,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta be healthy, whether we play sports or not. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But my mentality always been ready. It's always been whatever I gotta do for the team to win. And I'm still getting my feet wet. You know what I mean? People forget I was hurt last year.
Oh, I was
You know
about
what I
to get. I
mean?
was about to get on that. Yeah.
I was on minute restriction, 17
Hmm.
minutes, 20 minutes a game for like our first 30, 40 games,
Yeah.
30 games.
I know you were
You know what I
frustrated.
mean? For sure. You know, but I also understand the business. I also understand that they've been doing this. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, you know, it's a lot to it, but as far as the part, how is it with or without them? Shit, we got to be ready. Next man up, you
Yeah.
got to go play. You know what
No
I mean?
doubt.
Because this is a kill to be killed league. Dudes trying to feed their families. Dudes trying to do what they got to do. So, you know what I mean? You got this is what you put all that work in for. You know, this is what them long nights, them vitamins, them team workouts. This is what it is. You know, he's star players out that plays 30 minutes a night. So that's
Hmm.
30 minutes going to the next person or the next players.
You mentioned health, and you had a man. I don't like watching those type of injuries, man. Your
Yeah.
ACL injury you had. When were you back? When did you know that you were officially back? Were you going through the minute restriction? Did you feel that you were all the way there, or you needed those
Look,
days off in that time?
my mentality when I got hurt, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I shed tears with Coach Pop the day I found out what it was, and I was gonna miss a year. I wasn't
Mm,
shedding. I wasn't, tearing up because of the injury. I was tearing up because this is about to be a year of me doing something I love to do without me
mm,
doing. Like I
yeah.
can't do what I love to do. The
Hmm.
the thing that saved my life, the thing that brings me peace to my life to this day, I can't do it for a year. So that's why I
Hmm.
teared up. And so after that day, my mentality was I'm gonna work out 6 days a week. Like they try to give me like 2, 3 weeks off, just sitting at home. And I'm like, nah, let's get surgery cracking right away.
Mm,
Soon as we can. Like I'm ready to start rehabbing right now. Like I don't want to wait. I don't want no me time, thinking time. Like I'm trying to get this shit right now.
mm,
So we had the surgery, and as time went, I was in the gym for 11 months. I was in the gym 6 days a week, 6 days a week. And I appreciate the team doctors and the team staff and trainers. Like they showed up for me. I made it
mm.
easier for them because I could have went to Seattle or LA's, but that ain't
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
This
Most
is
players
where this
do. Yeah.
this is where I'm at. This is easy. This whatever's easy for everybody. So
Mm,
what made everything easy for everybody was Dejounte staying in San Antonio. I made that decision. So
mm.
I stayed here. I blocked myself out from the outside world, everything. And I worked my ass off, you know what I mean? So I feel like I always been ready because my mentality is like, if it's to happen, it's to happen. I ain't about to go out. Like they were scared from they like a lot of people, the stuff I was doing, like dunking at 7, 8 months, like
Yeah.
they're like, chill out. Like dudes think like, man, this might happen again. I'm like, I told them straight up. My mentality, my mindset is if this is to happen, it's gonna happen. So I'm not about to step on the hardwood and second guess or think about hurting myself again.
Mm.
Cause you think Russell Westbrook give a damn that I tore my ACL last
Yeah.
season
Hell no.
when I gotta
No.
go guard him?
No. You on the court. You on the
Damian
court.
Lillard.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know
for
what I mean? I can
sure.
go on and on. So
Yeah.
so my mind says like shit, I'm about to go out there and just try to be DeJounte. Whether it's up and down, playing defense, getting teammates the ball, scoring the ball, whatever it is. So it was like, I always been this way. I'm like, shit, if it happens, it happens again.
Mm.
If it don't happen, I'm gonna play without fear. I don't know what fear is. I fear God and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
That's just how that is.
No. I was glad you got your extension too, man. You know what I mean? That was I was concerned about that
Yeah, yeah,
situation right there, but it all worked out. The organization did you right, so
yeah,
it's good. Jonte, I got to ask about now with the George Floyd tragedy that happened and the aftermath. I went to a march. I'm in the Bay Area right now, so I went to a march here, and it seems like this has been going on for us for a lot. I got arrested in front of my house like 5 years ago, just being on the phone. You know what I mean? Over some BS. But
that's crazy.
we've always experienced this as Black people coming up in this society, right? And I think the pandemic has something to do with everybody frustrated already.
Yeah,
People lost their lives, jobs, and then they see this happen, and it sounded
hmm
like that was like the last straw. And now you're seeing, like, I've never seen, my lifetime at least, I've never seen people of all walks of life marching together, and it's a Black Lives Matter march. So when you see the George Floyd tragedy and in the aftermath of what's going on, what were some of the things that was going through your mind?
I mean, I already been messed up even before it happened to George Floyd. Like when they killed, the two white dudes killed the one dude running.
Yeah.
Even all the way back to the Trayvon Martins. Like it's been crazy. But the George Floyd, his just happened to really open the eyes of the whole world. People went crazy. And are they wrong? Nah, man, we've been treated wrong. Like dealing with my aunt, she was telling me a lot. You gotta understand, I was hearing a lot. Just off of her that was 107 years old.
Yeah.
Telling me what was going on years ago. You know what I mean? 80 years ago.
He's seen it all, yeah.
So, just to see that, man, it's sad. He got, a beautiful daughter. He got a beautiful family. Like, it's just sad to see it, like it's really sad. And I'm glad that there's guys like Steven Jackson pressing that issue. He's pressing the issue for a change. I understand his relationship with dude, but at the same time, he's pressing the issue for justice for him, and justice is for Black people all around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. I really don't know what to say. Like, the shit is sad. Because I got a daughter, everybody, there's a lot of people who got kids, whether it's a son or daughter. And I just be trying to think like, damn, what is my daughter going to go through? Or that could easily be me. It doesn't matter that I got money. Like, it doesn't matter I got money. They don't care. You know what I mean? So it's sad, but it's been happening. Like, even, on the streets, I know cricket cops from where I'm from that killed themselves because they were so crooked and taking stuff from us, beating up on us, and they got exposed, and now it's like you about to go to jail and be on the front line where all these dudes you used to rob and beat up,
waiting for you,
and they kill themselves. Like, so it's been happening. It's been happening, and now it's being recorded now. It's being recorded now. You know what I mean? And it's just sad. I don't understand. Like, I love white people.
Yeah.
Not the racist ones. I don't got love for you if you racist.
Yeah.
But white people, I love white people. There's really, really good-hearted white people that care about whites and Blacks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand how you could hate somebody with color. We bleed the same. We all eat the same and walk. You know what I mean? Like, it don't make no sense. But I hope it changed, man. Like, not just for myself, my family, but for the whole world. We deserve better. Whatever race you are, we all deserve to be treated the same.
So what do you think about we have the positions of most guys, I believe, I haven't polled everybody, but most guys believe that, for financial ramifications, players, that is, they need to be in Orlando. They need to play. The CBA can get tore up and spell bad news for the players. And you have, guys like Kyrie Irving and Avery Bradley who are saying it's just not the right time. Steven Jackson is actually saying that basketball will be a distraction. You shouldn't take away from the movement. Where do you stand on what should be done?
I mean, it's like, man, it's crazy because it's like, damn, like, for example, if you worked at I don't know, like a Red Robin or something, and you say you're not coming to work, you're gonna get fired, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like, it's for me, I'm like, damn, this is my job. This is how I provide for my family. This is how, I survive for myself. Without basketball, I've never worked a 9-to-5 in my life. I don't know what it's like to go clock in to a job. You know what I mean? So I know the streets hustling, and I know the NBA that saved my life for real and my family's life. And it's our job, but at the same time, with Steven Jackson saying, Kyrie, it is going to change a lot. I feel like, everybody's been waiting on the NBA. The NBA is arguably the best sport in the world. You know what I mean? And to go straight to playing and playoffs, I feel like, people are going to look at it like, I feel like it's gonna be less media coverage on who got killed today.
Yeah.
They rioting here today. They protesting here today. Such and such had 50 points today, or this crazy dunk. It's gonna change. Why wouldn't it if people was waiting on it? So it's so much, man. But me, I feel like I ain't in a position to say we should do this, we should do that. You know, I'm gonna continue to stay out the way, man, and support my people, my loved ones. You know, when I say that, my people, my color, even the white ones that's fighting for us. You know what I mean? Just do my thing from a distance, man, and support, and you know, help whatever I can help, and continue to work my ass off and be a father, and if I gotta go play, I gotta go play. You know, it's just I don't understand it, man. It's a lot of unknowns. And it's a messed up situation. It's a messed up situation right now because it is a moment where, you know, Black people could use their voice like crazy right now, you know? And, you know, like some people said, you can go to Orlando and, you know, the media is going to be right there and you could do it that way. You know, you could, you know, fight and stand for your people after a practice, after a game, you know, whatever. So it's like a balance, man. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, I want to go do this or do that. You know, whatever you feel like you want to do to the players, if you want to go hoop.
Yeah.
And fight that way. Or if you don't want to go, you want to go be front line, you want to go protest, you want to really, really do your thing, you know, not going to play basketball, then go do that. Should we grown at the end of the day?
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I feel like, you know, do what you got to do.
And to that, D, you make a great point. Players, you're not forced to go over there. Like, if you don't go, you won't get paid for those games, but they won't hold that against you. It won't affect the duration of your contract that you have. So you can. It's an individual decision. It doesn't have to be like, I respect it. You know, if you want to go out there and play and raise awareness that way, come up with some type of way to honor these people who are affected by this tragedy, you know, good. But if you choose to stay on the front lines and do it that way, that's fine too. You know what I mean?
Bro, I respect both ways. I respect. I ain't gonna look at any player that goes or any player that doesn't go. I'm gonna salute you because I don't judge a book by its cover. I don't know how you think, how you feel, and I don't know what you've been through. So I ain't about to sit here and say dog should be playing or he should be frontline protesting. Whatever you do what you got to do. Because we all got something we believe in. We all been through so much and seen so much. And, you know, if we want to go hoop, go hoop. And do it that way. You want to go protest in your city or whatever city you want to help, then go do that. You know, go do that. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, just do what you want to do. Make your decision.
No, D, before I get you out of here, man, thank you, man. This has been, man, one of the best one of the best pods, right? This is what a podcast about, D. You know what I mean? You just talking, casual conversation, man. So I appreciate you dropping some gems, man. But I want to kind of end it on this note, man. D, like, you came into San Antonio on the tail end of them experiencing, you know, their runs of greatness. And you know, where do you see, like, what do you envision? Obviously, when you signed up, you took the extension from the Spurs. You believe in the organization. You believe what they stand for and what they're doing. How long till you think, with the group, the collective you got, and the resources that you guys have, how long do you think till we're seeing San Antonio up there amongst the top echelon teams like we're accustomed to?
I feel like the talent we got, the young dudes, everybody that we got, I can name on this team right now. As far as the young dudes, you know, DeMar gonna be DeMar. DeMar work his ass off. He shows up. He's a pro. LA pro. Patty, Belly. I can go on and on. The young dudes we got a special group of young dudes. Obviously, you could add more. You know, you could add more, whether it's bigs, whatever, wings. Do what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, we're going to go at it behind closed doors, and it's going to be earned. The position's going to be earned. You know what I mean? So everybody I seen, man, they got better every day. And that's why I don't understand sometimes in the media. I don't get in the media. Like, I don't deal with it. Like, you can say such and such is better than me. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm a pro. I'm going to work my ass off. and you're gonna know. If you don't know, you're gonna know who Dejounte is when I get the opportunity to just unleash the 110%. You know what I mean? So you can't compare me with a guy who plays 35 minutes. You know what I mean? You can't compare Derek White to a guy that plays 35 minutes. You're not seeing the best of Dejounte Murray, Derek White, Lonnie Walker, Bryn Forbes, Keldon. I can go on and on. Jakob Poeltl. You're not seeing the best of us because we still earning our stripes. We still earning our stripes behind closed doors, but also trying to gain trust from our coaches and our teammates, like the DeMars, the LAs. Like, y'all ain't see, bro, I average like 8 shots a game or some shit like that.
No, I know.
There's dudes who take my age or, considered a young guy, they could take 30 shots.
Yeah.
So you're going to see the best of them.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're going to see the best of them. You're not going to see the best of me if I can only take 8 shots or, you know what I mean? Let's see when DeJounte, the Derricks, and the Lonnies can just take how many shots they want.
Yeah.
And
not look over their back. You know what I mean?
Look over there, not be on the leash. Let's have this conversation, but let's not have this conversation why these dudes could take 7, 8 shots, and these other dudes could take 30 shots, 20 shots. Come back to me when we get unleashed and can do it with these other teams. Get that freedom.
That's real.
These other dudes got.
And that makes and Dante, that makes sense, and that's not complaining. That's just stating the situation that you're in. When I was on the Blazers, right? CJ McCollum's rookie year, he would talk to me about, like, he wasn't playing his first 2 years, but he came in with Michael Carter Williams. You remember how Michael Carter Williams first came in? Absolutely. Now look how the roles and changed on the court and monetarily. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
And Michael Carter Williams is talented. I respect his game. Situations, being in this league, you gotta be in the right situation. So we ain't gonna knock Michael Carter Williams.
No, it's no knock. Yeah,
I already know. No, I ain't saying you knock. I'm saying for the people that's gonna see this or listen to this. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in the league, you're here for a reason. You don't get lucky and be a bum in the league. Like, dudes is ballers for real. But CJ McCollum, like you said, that he put in that work. He put his head down and said, "I'm a grind. I'm a grind. I'm a grind. I'm a learn. I'm a learn." And look at that motherfucker. He's the real deal. Like, for real. We could speak on tons of other players, but that dude put that work in and he got that opportunity where they like, we're gonna let you be free. And did he freeze? Nah, he did his thing. He trusted his work. You know what I mean? He learned, he got better, and look at him. Motherfucker, 30, 40.
Yeah, like
a
that.
Good way though. Not took 40 shots. Shots, like
efficient.
Exactly. So, it's all about having that freedom and that opportunity to be let loose. You know what I mean? You're gonna see the best of a lot of dudes. So, I think we right there. I think we got the right players, and I think the organization know that. They got a lot of dudes who ain't had cases off the floor. That's a bonus.
Yeah.
And then you got dudes who come show up and do their work every day. That's another bonus. So it's only right when you unleash them dudes and let them go, you're going to get to see the best of them.
Yep, that's what the Spurs do. At a certain point, they let you lose, and then I can't wait. No, I can't wait, D. Because like I said, man, I saw that baseline. That's that baseline dunk, man. Poor dude. I remember that, man. But Dejounte, man, thank you, brother. I know you probably getting cramped up in that car, man, being in here for about an hour, man. So I appreciate you, man, dealing with me during this time, man.
It's love for you always, bro.
No, always. I appreciate you, bro, man. I'll see you in Orlando, man. Best of luck with the process, and man, hopefully, I hope you and your family stay safe.
I appreciate you too.